Detroit, what up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
What up, Joe? It's your boy Bandit, and that's
DaeDae. What up, Joe?
You already know, and we are your hosts for Detroit. What up, Joe? But we got two guests in the building with us, starting with this man, our grandfather of the show, Chris.
I have no words for these guys. This is ridiculous. I will say my soldier used to call me Gramps. So
Gramps. That's what we're gonna call him from now on. We're called Gramps.
Gramps.
I can hear you. I can hear you, Bandit.
Gramps. Chris.
I will call him Pawpaw.
That's so southern. That is so like ghetto stuff. Pawpaw.
Also in the building, we got Michigan's #1 fan. I don't know. Rich.
Yeah, you already know. Ohio State's daddy, baby.
Oh, shit. Hey, don't worry. Ohio State going to be joining y'all on the couch in a couple weeks. So
bullshit.
Hey, by the Tennessee Vols. I'm a Tennessee Vol fan.
Hey, I like Tennessee Vols because what's her name? Sarah Blake. Ooh, wow. Ooh.
Hey, I just had to tell the Vols. I had to go up to Knoxville. I had to tell them, do not plant the flag or you're going to get a felony. That's all.
Oh, my God.
Can you imagine on you're in court, and you're like, what are you in for? I planted a flag in Ohio State Stadium.
Hey, what a prison. What you in prison for? Murder, carjacking, planting a flag.
Flag planting.
Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, you got to tell somebody you killed somebody then. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely.
I stabbed somebody with a flagpole.
Hell no.
That's
That's crazy. I didn't know about that until before the show, man. That's crazy. Hopefully that don't go through. But let's start the show with some good news, y'all. Y'all boy, you should have had your jersey on, Rich. Aiden Hutchins, man,
baby.
He could be returning for NFC Championship game after breaking his leg in Week 6, man. DaeDae, your thoughts, and then I'll let everybody go to that. Give y'all mine.
Well, first of all, I'll give a shout out to Rich's cat. It's actually being quiet today. What up, cat? Right. Man, come on, bring him back. Damn, I can't even clap my hand. Bring him back, man. I'm ready for him. Right? Yeah.
No, you got to do it on your wrist.
I can't like right here. I can't like do.
Oh wow.
No, man, I'm ready for him. I'm ready for him to come back. I don't want to rush him, but man, if he says he's ready, and Rich has told me many times, man, he's came back from this kind of injury before, and we see what he's like now when he came back from that injury. I got faith in this man. I'm ready to see him, man. You put him on that D-line next to Z. I don't expect to see him a lot. I don't want to come in there and, throw him to the wolves, but situational pass rush or something like that, throw him on in there. What up, Ken? Ken, you're ineligible for the gift card tonight. You won it last night.
Yeah. We can't hear you, Bandit.
Ken won the gift card last night. We didn't have a show last night.
LFR, fool.
LFR.
Oh, okay. Okay, Ken. Hey, man, make sure you give me send me your information, bro. I make sure I send you out, your gift cards for the people I do got them, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? From your sub, from above. But
he ain't ducking no more. He was doing that earlier, but he ain't ducking no more.
Chris, how you feel about Hutch returning, man?
Well, at first, did you say Chris or Rich? I'm sorry.
Chris. Yeah, I'm gonna go to Rich because Rich, biggest Michigan fan. You got a lot to say about Hutchinson. So
I'm sure he does. So okay, so at first I was very worried because everybody's like pushing. Oh my God, he's gonna be the Super Bowl. I'm just like, I want him for the future. I don't want him to hurt himself for his career. But then I remember, I think DaeDae said it before, and I saw a posting that his dad's a doctor. He works for like the ambulance or whatnot. So if the doctor says he's good and his dad's okay with it, I think we're good. Plus, I also heard from another source, and I'm sure Rich had said it at some point, is that his injury at Michigan was worse than the one he had here, and he came back from that. So with that being said, I think I'm good. NFC Championship, if he's there, all day, I'm good.
Rich, get your Michigan shine on. How you feel about Hayden Hutchinson to be returned?
So, I mean, Chris hit it right on. Like, his injury at Michigan was worse. And he was able to come back and played himself into the second overall pick. His dad is a doctor at Royal Oak Beaumont in the emergency. So not only does he have, the Lions doctors, his dad's not going to sign off on anything or give him bad advice. You know what I mean? Like, he's got that extra tool in his belt to help him with his decision. His dad just came. Well, supposedly his dad, this was per somebody else, but his dad said if he can be on the field by the second week of January, he sees him playing. So that tells me right there, if that is true, that his dad's okay with it. His dad sees it feasible for him to do it. If not, Chris would be like, I don't care if he's on the field in December 25th. He's not. I don't suggest him playing. So, and then supposedly, per same report, that he's watching film and working out twice a day. So, man, like, and then another doctor today, I seen it on. He said it should be almost fully healed right now, or at least like a week away.
Because it was a
like
clean break too. Clean break.
Yeah. Right? So I know one thing about following him since his freshman year at Michigan. No one works harder than that dude. So no one has more motivation than he does. So man, I feel good about it, man. If everyone's okay with it, he's okay with it. The doctors are okay with it. His dad, is okay with it. Let's bring it, because Dan Campbell told the team last year, and all the players came out and said it. And we know this is true as fans. You never know. It could be your only time in the Super Bowl. You might never get to the NFC Championship again.
Mm-hmm.
Player of that magnitude, he's not Devondre Campbell and going to walk off and quit on his team in the middle of a game. Like, if this dude has a chance to be in a game to help his team, he gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ask Dan Marino after he went to the Super Bowl after second or third year in the league, and he got plenty going. Never got back.
Never went back.
Yep.
Never went back.
You get your chance. You get your chance and take advantage of it.
All right, I'm gonna play.
Ask Stafford. He went. He ain't never going back.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate here, man.
Oh wow, that's a new one.
Yeah, because Hutch is a Michigan man. That's why.
Let me.
Nah. He's a Lions man now.
Yeah, he's not a Michigan man anymore.
He's a Lions man now.
He's a Lions now.
Speak the truth, Danny. Speak the truth. All right, let me tell you why I'm gonna play devil's advocate.
All right. Shit.
I'm worried about his longevity. I don't want him just for 2 games and something re-aggravate. Because like I tell you, y'all, I got hit by the car. I had the same injury Hutch had. I was trying to run and jump. People had had to basically chain me in the house because I was trying to leave the house. I was walking around with my stuff strapped up in the snow after like 2 months being off of it. So I understand that the healing process is possible, but I'm just worried about I don't want him to re-injure him and we go long into next year without Hutch. That's why I said we should wait.
I mean, yeah, there is that possibility of re-aggravating the injury. Like, something else could happen. He could hurt his calf, hurt this. Something in that leg could go wrong. And I understand that. But Bandit, no offense, bro, but you're not a professional athlete. You're just an average Joe.
I just said after 2-3 months, bro, I was trying to run around. Like I was like, you had to strap me down and stay in the bed. So I know that he got professional trainers and he got professional everything. I understand it. I didn't have that, but I'm saying I understand. You can't make me sit down. I know he itched in his bones with his team being 10-1. You feel me? With a chance to go to the Super Bowl to get back on the field. I'm just saying. Let's not just jump. Then he re-aggravating. We lose Hutch for next year, going into the following year.
But to be fair, I don't know if he's got a dog or not. He could trip over a damn dog toy and re-aggravate it. I mean, to be honest with you, he could slip and fall in the snow and re-aggravate it. I mean,
so I posed this question before on a previous show, and let me see if I get the same reaction I did the last time. Would you trade a Super Bowl for Hutch never being able to play again?
Whoa! Start with you, Rich.
Man, yeah, this is yeah, this is probably
he gets the game. He gets the game-winning sack to keep to win it. Would you? Would you trade it? I would never put a jinx like that on him ever. I'm just saying, if you knew that was a possibility to win it, but that would result in that. I don't like, but I want to see what people react to. I remember what some people said, but
this is Rich's face right now, right here.
I know. Shut up, Sky. Let me ask a question. It sucks. I don't ever put a person's career on the line like that. But
so, me personally,
no,
I would for myself. If it was me talking about
you, selfish bastard.
For me, if it was me, if I knew that I had a chance to help my team win the biggest trophy, I would risk it. That's me. I'm not speaking on another man because I don't want to jinx it. But for me, I would because of my love of the team and everything else like that. Like I would put myself on the line to do, because when I played football, I know it wasn't a fracture, but I used to get sick, like 105-degree temperature every year, and I would freaking play. I wasn't that good. But I tried. I did everything I could for my team. You know what I'm saying? And, of course, then too, you got coaches, eat your Wheaties. We need you. You know what I mean? And I know it's a little different, but I would.
That was the question I asked, though.
I'm speaking on my own, on myself.
Yeah, see, somebody, you can't avoid a question with me. You've got to answer yes or no. End of story. You got to answer yes or no. I'm not
going to put it on a man, so I would say no.
And what'd you say?
I'm not going to put that.
My greedy ass. I've been through some shit with it. Now, obviously, it's not as much as you, Gramps. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been around since since they won the last, title before it was changed to a Super Bowl. But
you just better hope you live as long as Gramps. How about that?
I like that comment. I like that comment very much so. I love that comment. Thanks, Sky.
Never played flag football in my life.
Sky trying to win him a Subway gift card. You can't win one, Sky. I mean, I said Subway. A jersey might give
Damn.
3K away.
Hey, no wonder your check was fucked. You keep calling them different sub places. They don't know where to pay you from. But yes. Give me that Super Bowl. Give me that Lombardi. Let me have that.
And so my answer is no. I never put somebody's career on the line for my Super Bowl because next year when he comes back with Zadarius Smith, double teaming, it's going to be a fucking pain in the ass next year. So I'll take my chances next year with both of them, and I don't want to ruin his career because I want him for multiple Super Bowls, not just one. So
Honestly, do you even think we really need him? I mean, our defense is still playing half well.
I know. I absolutely do. But I mean, yeah.
I mean,
we're going to get players back by the Super Bowl. So I mean,
thank you, Chris. I love your answer, man. I'm the same way.
yeah. I'll stand by my no for any player. I never want an injury to a player to get something that I've been wanting for, I don't know, 53 years.
That's like sacrificing your first kid. You feel me?
No, it's not. No.
That's Detroit. Right now, Hutchinson, Detroit's firstborn son right now.
Just because you've got multiple kids and you can just like, you're okay. If you lose
I got for all my kids. Ain't no way I would never give any of my kids up, bro. My blood kids or my kids.
You tell me I can give my kid away for like a year to win the Super Bowl? Nope. Yeah, go ahead. Ship him off a year. I'm good. I just got to have contact with him still. You know what I'm saying?
Just send him to a boarding school for a couple of years. At least he'll get a little discipline.
There we go. Grayson, pack your shit.
I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
also, some good news. One of our players that's been in a lot of controversy, been in a lot of headlines. But Nemo need 290 yards before he hit that 100,000 yard mark. You feel me? For the first time in his career, and then we got to hit up
Luke G, right?
Luke G.
Luke G.
Tori need her money.
Yes, man. Shout out Tori. There you go.
What was the bet again?
That he wouldn't have 1,000 yards and 10 touchdowns.
Oh, he don't got the 10 touchdowns though.
Not yet.
Bro, he's got what, like 5? He's got 5, 4.
He's gonna be hard. He's gonna be hard pressed to get 10 touchdowns.
Bro, he has like 2 touchdowns a game for the last couple games.
He need if he gets a 2 touchdown game, very very possible. But yeah, we only got 4 games left.
Right.
How many's he got right now? 4 or 5?
I'm checking it up.
I think he's at 4, maybe 5.
I mean, it will be an accomplishment considering he was out for 2 games due to the suspension. It will be something, But
if he wasn't suspended those 2 games, I think he would be able to get the 10 touchdowns a lot easier.
He's only got 4.
Yeah, it's the 10 touchdowns isn't happening.
Well, quote me. I had to go back and watch the bet. Don't quote me on what the bet was, but I know it was over 1,000 yards.
I know it was 1,000. I know it was 1,000 yards. Sure.
Yeah, that shoot 4 games. What 70 yards a game, ish. I mean,
he's gonna get 200 of them this game right here.
But this offense, like I really do think it's attainable. But this offense is so hard because you got different guys going off. The ball is spread out so much, man.
See, the thing is with the way the front office works and the coaching and everybody. I mean, even though we pay players, it's not like, okay, well, we paid him. He's going to have to get 10, 15 targets a game. It doesn't work like that. We play to the team that we're playing each week. We don't play to like what we have. Like we're not going to throw 10 targets to Laporta just because. If they play bad against tight ends, we're going to throw to them. If not, then we're gonna throw to whoever is going to be open. Like that's how we game plan. We don't game plan.
The last time we tried to, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. I think I know what you're gonna say.
The last time we target a player like that heavy was Amaral. He had what, like it was up there. It was like 20 targets or some shit, wasn't it? It was something outrageous. And we lost. We lost. That was the Tampa game. Because we tried to basically force feed him the ball.
Yep.
You're exactly right. We don't force feed our guys like that. That's not our game.
Nope. Yep. You go out and do your job, whether you're blocking, whether you're just a decoy, and whoever gets the ball gets the ball. Like, we're here to win. We're not here to appease any particular player.
Yeah, we ain't AJ Brown. We ain't got no AJ Browns over here.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he's definitely got the trust of this team and golf. And I pointed this out in one of our chats earlier. You really notice that even though he doesn't drop the ball much, if he does have a drop,
Goes right back to him.
golf goes right back to him the very next play. And it's because something came out and it made sense now. Golf had to lift J-Mo up because J-Mo used to get down on himself. And,
Remember when he first got here,
said,
bro?
And golf told him, if I throw a pick, I can't just put my head down, man. So that makes sense. Like, hey, he made a drop, so I'm going to go right back to him to get his head. So that's a team leader, man.
Yeah.
No, because everybody's different.
Yep.
And how they handle things.
Remember when J-Mo first got here, bro, and he couldn't catch worth a damn?
Yeah, I know.
It ain't that he couldn't catch, bro.
He couldn't catch worth a damn, and now look at him.
Oh, shit. He ain't had no problems in college. Catching the ball.
Come on. You're telling me you didn't watch
it was a short sample and everybody said he couldn't catch, bro.
Bro, because he dropped everything that came to him.
He was a rookie.
Bro,
hey,
you're telling me J-Mo didn't have drop issues when he first came into the league?
It wasn't a big problem, bro, because it was a small sample size y'all had of it, saying he was dropping passes.
Okay,
he's not dropping nothing but one or two.
Bandit. No, he didn't drop one or two passes.
Bro, he dropped way more.
I said since he came back.
Way more than that.
I said since he came back.
Well, we're talking about last year.
I said when he first got in, it was a small sample size.
You know why it was a small sample size?
Because it was gambling.
No.
We're talking before that, bro.
When you say he first comes in, that means his first year in the league.
He played how many games his first league, Chris?
6.
Yeah, and he couldn't get on rhythm with them, and he couldn't catch anything if his life depended on it.
Nope.
It was his rookie year.
Yeah,
coming off an injury.
Doesn't matter. You got to make plays when you have them available. Everybody talks about it all the time.
He was questioning himself and his body. Listen, when he first came back, though, you got to think, coming off injury, he's still questioning himself and his body and wondering dangerous. Then he's worried about him trying to complete and keep up with the NFL. Like, come on now, bro. That's a lot of pressure for a rookie.
Because a lot of them were in his hands, bro. Like, these were bad drops. Like, he couldn't. Like, these were
if you ask any wide receiver in the league, it does not matter. It doesn't matter if it's a rookie or a veteran. They will tell you if the ball is.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Okay. Whether they're rookies or they're veterans, and y'all just be mature about this. If the ball's in your hands, you catch it. End of story.
As the ball hits your hands, you catch it.
Yep.
I'm just saying, it was a lot of pressure on that man.
That's it.
Okay.
You can't just say.
Like we said, it took from golf to come tell him, hey, you can't get down on yourself, for him to build his confidence back up. Then he got his body self and his mind right with his body, knowing he was going to be cool. Now he out there performing. I'm just saying, it wasn't a problem in college. It happened 1 year in a small sample size. So you can't say that one sample size.
The beginning of last year too, he still had issues.
Mm-hmm.
It just took him It took him some time to get because golf is a guy that has to have timing with you.
What he suspended the first couple games of the season?
Last year. Four.
It's still, even in practice, he had drop issues too. Like, that's when they evaluate you. They evaluate you at practice for the most part.
But you got to give Goff and J-Mo credit, man. They worked really hard on building that together, man, and building that repertoire. You know, like, I tell you what, I bet you impressed his quarterback when against the Texans game when he got sandwiched and held onto that ball. I was shocked.
Me too.
Because anybody, even if that was Amon-Ra,
That ball,
I thought he was gonna fumble it easily.
And I wouldn't have blamed him. That he does a good hit,
and he hopped right up.
He held on to it.
And he hopped right up.
And you know what's funny? Ever since that game, you noticed he's been a little bit more mobile. Not saying he's anything mobile, but he's kind of come out of the pocket, kind of like a little bit more play action, ran the ball a couple of times. As slow as he is, he's still he's trying to like create some plays.
That's Vanilla Vic, bro.
Vanilla Vic.
That's Vanilla Vic, bro. But yeah, I want to see Jambo get the 1,000, bro. I do. I want to see Jambo get the 1,000. And people can shut the hell up about him being a wasted pick at 12 or 11, wherever he went, 11, 12.
Even if he ends up with like 900, even what he is right now,
900 with 7 touchdowns.
Not a wasted pick because he brings so much. He brings blocking. He brings that different
that threat. You gotta watch
personality to the team. He brings that playmaking ability. Like him and Gibbs.
Rich, go ahead.
They're the two players that anytime they touch the ball, they can go.
Well, when you only have so many snaps in a game, and you've got too many playmakers on the field to appease any one guy. Laporta, Amon-Ra, Jamo, Montgomery,
the offensive line,
Gibbs. I mean, and then other guys to onesies and twosies. Tim Patrick starting to catch more. Like you have too many targets. So when somebody goes, "Oh well, he didn't do that. He didn't get that well." Well, Amon-Ra didn't get as much as he did last year, or he's not going to get 2,000. Like he's not going to like get those big phenomenal numbers because we don't play. We don't just throw to this guy. It doesn't work like that. You know, they're not only like they're only we're not one dimensional. We don't have just one or two guys that will get everything. It doesn't work like that. So that's why none of our guys are going to be at the very top of the list of any category, because that's just not the way we play.
Well, you're wrong. The only one that they are is running back touchdowns, rushing touchdowns.
True. Yeah, you got me on that one. You're right.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, no.
And Gibbs is actually number 5. Gibbs is top 5 in rushing yards right now, Chris.
Dang.
I said number 1. I said at the top.
Oh.
That's what I said. When I mean
at the top.
We're never going to have a guy like Saquon Barkley. We're never going to, well, unless we actually draft one, but we're never going to, our offense isn't catered around one dude or two dudes only. So they're never going to get everything to produce the yards to be the number 1 guy in any category. Like, I mean, maybe touchdowns for total running backs, but not necessarily for an individual one running back.
Gibbs is putting up these kind of numbers with 60 less carries.
Yep.
That's insane.
Yep.
Yeah, so like right now in touchdowns, Henry leads with 13 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
Montgomery has 12 and Gibbs has 10.
Yeah. That's good. They're real close. That's awesome.
That's what, 2 and probably what, 4?
Mm-hmm.
So 2.
What impresses me?
Third, it's technically third because Hurts and Henry both had 13. So Gibbs is 9th.
Damn.
I mean, for now Montgomery could be first, but remember I don't think he played one game or a game and a half because he was injured. So I think he could be number 1. It's possible.
And Amon-Ra is actually second in touchdown catches with Scary Terry with 9. Chase is 15 at 1. Now he gets fed the ball.
Well, yeah. Chase is a whole nother animal, though. We don't have a guy like Chase.
No.
Yeah, only Chris got a guy like Chase to be eating people up and fucking.
Yeah, done got us both, bro.
Stop. Hey, listen.
Knocked us both out the playoffs, bro.
Hey,
I listen. Unless I win the whole thing, I won't talk any shit because I'm eventually going to lose. So, but if I win, you're going to hear it at least for 1 week, and then I'm done.
In the one league I'm in, actually got a good record. I traded Tyreek. I traded Tyreek. Who else did I trade? T. Higgins. And 2 other guys for Jamar Chase. And Chase just won me second place in the last week. I needed 42 points going into the final game. He got me 43.
Oh, 43. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dude's a beast, man.
I played Torrey in the first round of the playoffs. This
I got a first round bye. Thank you, Chase.
I played Torrey this week. So.
Hey, what place did you come in our league, Rich?
Hey, bro, he was eliminated like 3 weeks ago. I fought all the way to the end, bro.
Hey, I'm going to shut up because I want to say something so bad. I'm going to shut up. Next topic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Rich, I'm going to put you on the screen for this topic.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
College
playoffs came out, and the brackets came out, and I don't see Michigan.
Hey, I want you to do me a favor. Look at my headline. What does my headline under my name say? Michigan owns Ohio Soft 4 in a row. That was our playoff game. We were 7-5, didn't have a quarterback that threw a forward pass, and we beat y'all sorry asses. So good, yeah.
Anyways, let's look at the college playoffs. I'm gonna put the teams that's up there. Let's talk about these college playoffs. You feel me? First round, we got the 9th seed Volunteers going against the Ohio State Buckeyes.
Ohio Soft.
Whatever. Then we got the Clemson Tigers going against Texas in the first round. We got Indiana versus Notre Dame. The Mustangs versus the Nola Lions. Who y'all see coming?
Bro, what'd you say?
Nittany Lions, my bad. Nittany Lions, my bad.
It's like Nola Lions, huh?
Bro, it's been a long week, bro. DaeDae, you already know. But anyway, who y'all see coming out the first game? Let's start with Indiana and Notre Dame. DaeDae, who you see winning that game?
Notre Dame. I like Riley Leonard. I think he's a pretty good quarterback for college, at least. He's mobile and he's got a good arm. And I don't really know much about Indiana. I know they can run the ball and they score.
Indiana really hasn't played too many people.
That I do know too.
They've only played one really good team, and that was it. And that team beat them.
Yeah, Ohio State, right?
I wouldn't say they're good. I'm just saying they only played. Don't kick.
But Indiana beat us and we beat y'all though. So
oh my God, bro. We got y'all.
Oh yeah, I'm on that. Remember that? Yo, you gave me shit and said you were gonna toast us and roast us and all that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get mine. We were 21-point overdogs. And what? Y'all did not score in the second half.
They barely scored in the first, and we got a field goal and a touchdown.
Hey, I'm so done with Ohio State kickers, but we didn't even go talk about that. Chris, who you think gonna win between Indiana and Notre Dame, bro?
He ducking, Rich. He ducking.
Oh yeah,
I'm ducking.
Hey Hazel.
I'm ducking all this.
Hey, Rich. Wait until you see the box of stuff I get you. You're gonna like it. I promise you.
Chris, who you see winning that first round?
Yeah, I don't even. To be honest, I don't even think. I don't think it's going to be that close of a game. I think Notre Dame is going to wipe the floor with them. I really do. I don't think Indiana has a chance. I actually think they're going to win by at least 10 points. It's 7.5. It's 7.5. But I think they're going to win by 10 points.
At Notre Dame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I see it now.
Rich, who you got winning that game?
Yeah, I'm taking Notre Dame. They got a pretty good defense. Riley Leonard. They got a good running game, and Julian Love. And actually, Notre Dame has been a lot better teams since they got embarrassed by Northern Illinois at home. You know, that was one of those games when people made fun of them. And, you know, that's that fork in your road. Do you tuck your tails and let it affect you? Or do you put it behind you and get better? And they did the latter, man. So I got Notre Dame. I'm with y'all. I don't think it's going to be close.
I'm with y'all too. Before we get to the next game, we also got to give a shout out to our sponsors. Right now, if you subscribe and tag 5 friends, get a chance to win, you know, some free food from a sub for a bub. Jersey Mike's, you feel me? The way they sprinkle on these sandwiches, it's a banger. So
why you work the slicer? You cutting the deli meat?
No, I just make the bread. You feel me? I just make the bread. You feel me? I just make the bread. That rosemary palm beef. You feel me?
Doesn't the bread just come in a dough and you put in the oven?
You know,
you make crap.
You got to put the rosemary palm on there, bro. And the cheese. And the cheese. You know what I mean? I'm telling you the secrets. My bad. I'm about to get sued. Yeah, shout out to them though. If y'all please do that, man, enter a chance. You know, if y'all watching, the 207 people, just jump in the comment section. You know, let us know. You feel me? And a chance to win some free food. You feel me? Also, if you go to YouTube and go ahead and type in Detroit Fan Report and see our lion that's over there in the corner, and hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Goddamn boat.
Yeah.
He got the head cheese.
But if you hit that subscribe button, once we get to 500 subscribers, we will be giving another free Detroit Red Wings jersey, Detroit Pistons jersey, Detroit Lions jersey, or Detroit Tigers jersey of your choice to one of our subscribers. So make sure y'all hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Yeah, since I can finally get that out without y'all making me laugh, goddamn boats. Next game we got the Mustangs versus the Penn State Mini Lions. That's it right this time today.
Yeah.
Chris, Rich, who you got?
Until James Franklin. James Franklin. Hey, James Franklin be coaching like Kirk Franklin while you bullshitting. But until he proves me he can win a big game, I'm gonna go with SMU.
Ooh, Chris.
Nah, I have to disagree with you there. I mean, to believe. I mean, SMU is a good team. They're not Penn State good though. Correct. Their coach has to produce a playoff win. They have to get a big game, and I think this will be it. But I think MSU can't hang with them. I just don't think they can. I don't think it's going to be. It may not be 8.5 points. Though I think it's going to be a little closer. I think it's a full touchdown. I think Penn State's going to win by 7 points.
So that means you think SMU will keep up. That's only a 7-point game.
Yeah,
SMU can score. They got a good offense. That quarterback
it took a little bit in that second half for them to get on track during that championship game. But
the only reason why
that game turned out to be good as fuck.
I like their running back, bro. They running back converted from wide receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they got a Michigan tight end too. He knows about being Penn State.
Yeah, he does. I was watching that game and they said it. They were like, he was low.
I don't give a fuck, Keisha.
Exactly. But I'm going through their schedule, and they played some okay opponents. They didn't play anybody like super up there.
But they've got ranked wins. You know what I'm saying? Like they've got a few ranked wins. The teams were ranked at the time. You know, they may not have finished the season ranked, but
No. I get that. I mean, Clemson, Pitt.
Louisville.
No. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
I know they're ranked wins, but when they're under 20, it's like those teams like
That
top
counts
in and
with
out.
strength of schedule, though. That counts with strength of schedule.
I
You know
know
what I'm saying?
it
You would
does.
like to say, oh, it's in the 20. Yeah, but that's in the strength of schedule.
I know. I get that. I just
Who you got, DaeDae?
SMU. I like their quarterback, Jennings or whatever. I like him.
For sure.
And they
Yeah,
played
I got
Clemson.
SMU
They played
too.
Clemson hard last week. They should have blew Clemson out. Clemson's not that good of a team.
I can't believe they got in.
They got in because they won the ACC. That's the only reason they're in. But give me
Next
SMU.
game we got in the college playoff is Texas versus Clemson. I think we all gonna be unanimous. We're gonna start with you, DaeDae. Who you got?
Man, Dabo can win some big games. Like
True.
I've seen Dabo win a lot of big games, bro. Like he's a good big game coach. So I wouldn't put him past them, possibly pulling the upset. But if I have to pick, I'm picking Texas. Texas got a damn good defense. Ewers isn't that good, but their pass defense is pretty damn good, and that's what Clemson like to do. They like to throw the rock. So give me Texas. I'll take Texas, but don't sleep on Clemson because of Dabo. Dabo can coach.
Chris.
yeah, I'm gonna go with DaeDae. I just looked at their pass defense is freaking elite. Like elite. And it's not even close. Dabo's gonna be Dabo though. I think he may actually outcoach Texas, but may not win it. So
Texas just has more players.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Ewers gets lemon booty, they might keep it close though.
Texas is a tricky team, man, because 1 week they can look like they're natty capable, and then the next week they look like shit, barely beat Vanderbilt. One game with Georgia, they got spanked. The next game, they kept it close. Like you never know what you're
With a
going to get
backup quarterback.
Arch Manning.
Arch, I don't think Arch is going to be playing much of a factor anymore. They barely played him in the Georgia game.
Yeah, he had like one snap for like a couple of yards. That was it.
Yeah, he had a snap for a quarterback carry.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's going to be the better quarterback, though.
So do I. I think eventually he will be.
Clemson, Texas.
I'll take Texas. I'll take Texas in this one.
Rich,
I think it's going to come down like DaeDae said. It's going to come down to the pass defense. I think they're gonna play good defense, and that's what's going to ultimately give Texas the win.
I'm gonna take Texas too, but I wouldn't be surprised if Clemson beat them.
Yeah. It's just like you said, Rich. They can look good 1 week and then they go like shit next week. It depends on what Texas you get next week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or whenever. Is it next week? Yeah, I think it's next week.
21st.
21st. Okay.
The day I pick up my daughter.
That's what, 5 days away.
The last game of the first round, we got the Ohio State Buckeyes versus Tennessee Volunteers. And
Oh, Rocky Top. However that fucking song goes, the Rocky Top song. Rich, you know it. You live in Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no.
who you got in this game, man?
I'm gonna take Tennessee, bro. Tennessee rushes the passer well. And y'all's O-line kind of stinks right now. Y'all are down a lot of people on that O-line. And Tennessee runs the ball well, and you guys don't really defend the run well. Like, they're one of the better running teams in the nation. So give me Tennessee.
Chris, then Rich.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to lean towards Tennessee. I think it's gonna be close, though. I think it's gonna be like a field goal difference. I actually think it's gonna be a close game. Why are you using my freaking icon, Bandit? Like, that's mine. You stole it. Like, that's mine.
He is a bandit, you know. Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I thought I would have thought pirate, but you know, he's a pirate. Whatever pirate you want to call him.
Yeah, I got to go Tennessee. I will never pick them. I'd pick Grambling over
Never
them.
pick them.
So it's always whoever first. I go with Michigan State before I go with them. So, you know, go Vols.
I root for y'all two to tie. Whenever y'all two play, I'm just like, just tie. Because I won't root for either one of y'all to win, but I won't root for either one of y'all to lose.
Hey, you got to admit, though, this year's win was funny, though.
That shit was wild, bro. That should
business
not have
winning.
happened. That should not have happened, bro. This is like the one year I was confident. I was like, this gonna go get
Y'all know
smoked.
Ohio State gonna win. Y'all know that in your heart, so I'm not anybody to argue with y'all. For real, like,
Nico Iamaleava or Will Howard. I think I'm gonna take Iamaleava
it sound
Yeah.
good. It sound
over
good.
Will
Hey, I'm
Howard.
impressed that you can say the name. I just call him Nico.
Well, down here they talk about him on the radio a lot, so they say it a lot, and I finally learned it.
Yeah.
Iamaleava.
Hey, but that Samson, though, he's a hell of a running back.
Yeah, he is. I think he's one of the nation's top rushers.
Yeah, he's a
Correct.
beast.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into some baseball talk.
Oh, we ain't gonna go second round. We ain't gonna pick my dogs to beat fucking
We gonna wait
Well, you
till
don't know
next
who you're
week,
playing yet.
DaeDae. We gonna wait till next
whoever
week.
we just picked to send forward. Dogs winning it all, so I'll just say
All
that.
right, man. We'll wait till next week. We'll see who y'all play. All right, Chris. It's for you. You know what's going on with the Red Wings, bro.
No one knows.
From what I hear,
No one knows.
they're cheap.
We have
Where do you wanna
the
start?
we have one of, if not the worst defense in the league, and it's not our goalies. So normally when you say defense, it's like goalie and the pairings of the defensive players. So, but it's not. Cam Talbot, and Alex Lyon stand on their head basically. They play really good games. Will they let 4 or 5 goals in? Yeah, like they did last night. But one was an empty netter, so they only got 3 goals against. But when your defense constantly give up breakaways and constantly give up shots, they literally almost got 40 shots on net. Like that's crazy. Our
insane.
defense is a sieve. Like it's terrible. Our top two our top pairing, and then it falls off a cliff. Like those two guys are freaking awesome, and then it just falls off a cliff after that. There's no more defense. Like defense they're just there as bodies. That's all they are. That's how bad it is.
Damn, it's like the Lions on skates.
Pretty much. It's like
They're just bodies.
It's like the first year. It's like the first year of Jared Goff defense. You know, that defense. Like that's how bad.
Like
it is.
having Cam Sutton out there.
Mm-hmm. But
I'm Sutton and Jerry
really bad.
Jacobs. Ooh,
And
cooked.
the 5 isn't the same. I think because we lost the two locker room guys, Jake Wallman and Perron. Those 2 guys were like they held us together. They kept the vibes going. They were really good, like exciting players to have in the locker room. I think losing them was really big. And Patrick Kane is just a shell of himself. I didn't like the pickup last year, but he helped some of the guys, mature. This year he is god awful. I mean, people are going to say, well, he has bad guys around him. He had the same exact guys around him last year. So you can't say that. I didn't like the pickup to begin with. I still don't like it. And it's showing this year. His age is showing. He needs to retire. He needs to move to the Blackhawks, sign that one day deal or 1 year deal, play, retire, and have a good day. He's best like awesome. I give him all his props, but he is just not it for the Wings. Yeah, we don't have much. We don't, and that's why we're doing that. And the vibe is just not there. We will not make the playoffs this year. I'll bet a hefty sum on that. They're not the vibe where like you can go, well, the Tigers did it last year. You know, we don't have enough. We don't have enough unless we make a huge trade at the deadline. We don't have enough on defense to support us going on a run. That's it. Mic drop. My rant is over.
Kristen, I'm done talking about this shit.
All right, let's get into some baseball talk. I guess it was a big deal Friday, and I guess Detroit Tigers may be one step closer to the landing. Alex, how you say his last name, Chris?
Bregman.
How you feel about that? How you feel about bringing him?
Well, so I give props to Mike, who hasn't been on here in a bit, but he that was his guy, and I agreed with him. So I'm just kind of like following suit with him. That was his guy. He really wanted him. He also wanted another guy. I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Willie Adames.
what?
Willie Adames. He wanted Adames.
You're right. Yep. But he wanted Bregman. So if we could get this, so this is in my mind the make or break on where Chris Ilitch is spending money. If Bregman comes in and says, yeah, I want like $240 million. Okay, yeah, I can sympathize with Chris Ilitch and saying, dude, you just not wait. But if he comes in at like 175, 180, and Chris Ilitch is like, nah, okay, now you're not being serious. But let's play. Now, mind you, I don't care how much we spend because there's no cap. I really, to be honest, I don't care how much we spend. But
just spend.
Just like, dude, like the Florida Marlins did it many years ago when Miguel Cabrera was on the team. They bought a championship. That's fine. Buy it. I don't care. Yankees did it for years, until they realized that it doesn't always work. But yeah, I want to see him. I want to see him spend money on a quality free agent of that can come in with can help us get to the World Series and also mentor younger players. Both. So I hope it's true. I really do hope it's true and we sign them.
Rich?
Yeah, he ain't I think the trade today that the Astros made trading Tucker, I think signaled the end to the Astros. I don't see him going back there. I do know his contract starts at 156 because that's what he was tendered.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the
basement.
floor. Yeah, like he's not getting less than that. But I would say, and I heard he wants around 200.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with Chris. If he comes in and with some crazy, I want 240. I wouldn't give him 240. He just ain't worth it. Not at his age. But like I'm with Chris though. Like you were literally one game away from the ALCS. Like you have to do something to improve on it. Like the Red Wings chose not to, and it shows. They were 1 point away from being in the playoffs last year, and they did not improve, and it's showing.
Yep.
Like that does not. And Comerica proved last year if you win, they will come to the ballpark.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to make your money. You know what I mean? Like you're going to make your money back and some. But I'm a Chris. You're not being serious, and it didn't look good that so far the only free agent we signed was a 37-year-old who coming off an injury. That was not impressive at all.
And this other pitcher they're talking about, or other pitcher,
Kirby Yates.
Yeah, when everybody's like, "Oh, this is great," so I had to look him up because I'd never heard of him before. Now I know why. The dude's 37
old.
years old. He's had 2 good seasons, really good seasons. One with 41 saves and one with like 37 saves. The 37 was last year, and the 41 was 2019. Anything else was trash. He did nothing.
He was down here in Atlanta. We got him after because I think he's had Tommy John surgery. Or
Yeah.
something with him. He's had Tommy John surgery.
But he also came into baseball or started baseball kind of late in his life because he doesn't have that many years under his belt, but he's 37. So either he was in the minors and didn't do a whole lot and then nobody tracked him, or he just came into baseball late.
Is he the next R.A. Dickey? You remember him?
Who?
You remember him from the Mets? R.A. Dickey?
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Is he the next him?
Or whatchamacallit, what was the guy? He played for like 19 teams. He played until he was like 43 years old. Jamie Moyer, and then there was another guy.
Oh, no, Jamie Moyer played until he was like 46, 47.
Yeah, he played for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other dude, the big pitcher, he played for several years too.
Bartolo Colon?
Yeah, Bartolo Colon.
Get out of there, you dumb dumb.
And the one where I think he had a game-winning home run.
Corey, come on now, get off here with that crap.
You put it up there.
You know what? I didn't even have to look at the name of who posted it. I knew exactly who that was. Mustache man Jason Foley, the guy that's gonna like get sent to the minors for the Tigers.
All right, I got one more thing before we head out of here.
Okay.
Me and Chris looked it up before. I mean, I don't know if we verified it. This is true or not.
Yeah.
But to rephrase this, how would you feel if we signed him to a year deal and then he retired? That should be better, Chris.
Yeah, that sounds better. That's fine. Yeah.
But anyway, wrong one. My bad. I always do it before show. Bam. Justin Verlander. You're talking about he might sign a 1-year deal with Detroit Tigers and retire. Chris, how you feel about that?
If we use him as a bullpen relief pitcher, I'm cool. I'm all on it. It also depends on the money as well. Once again, I don't care if we spend the money. It's just always like I like to see where they think their worth is still. You know, like if it's like a $14 million deal for like one season, whatever. I mean, I still think that's kind of high for 1 year of Justin Verlander, but
his name alone brings like $8-9 million.
Yeah, I mean, people will be at every 5th game of the season or hoping to see him every 2 or 3 days because you know we do bullpen sessions every like 3 days. But yeah, you're right. You're right, DaeDae. It would be good. It's good for put butts in seats. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's a wise investment. You know, from the business side, and you know, if you can get something out of him, cool.
Anything. If you get one good season out of him to finish his career, that'd be great.
Yeah.
He's always in better shape than I was.
I mean, you could use him the last 2 innings of a game because he could just. I mean, I'm still sure he can throw some speed.
You see the boss, the blue collar.
I haven't seen him pitch. I don't remember the last time I seen him pitch for the Astros.
I've seen him pitch a couple of times, but not this year or this past year. No.
Somebody's TV's loud as shit.
Hey, Bandit, we can't hear your mic still muted.
Rich, how would you feel to sign Verlander for a 1-year deal and then retire as a Tiger?
Man, I've always been for those that, you know, had glory years and spent a big time of their career with one team and going back and finish it. I've always been down with that, so I would be cool with it.
Hey, you beat me to it, Bandit.
No, he's in his 40s, right?
He's like 42 or 43, I think.
Fuck it.
That's like 65 in Major League Baseball years.
And I gotta say this: I appreciate the 313 people that's here to watch 313. You feel me? You know what I mean? Representing the Detroit area code to come watch Detroit what up on Friday. Before we head out here, I'm gonna let y'all know what this fella's name in the building, man. Starting with Grandpa himself.
It's your Cramps, crazy hockey fan. You can find me on X or Twitter as Bandit Eats our sponsor. You can also find me on TikTok at Crazy Hockey Fan 1.
Rich. I'm Richard, man. You can find me on X at Riggs928.
Go ahead, DaeDae.
All right, well, it's boy Day. You can find me on Twitter at Market246.
You sound so excited about that.
Oh man,
Market246. I'm your
I
boy.
know, like he's like all hyper through the whole show, and then all of a sudden he's like, "Yeah, you can find me on Market."
I don't want to get off, Mom. I don't want to get off. I'm your boy Bandit, man. Hey, man, make sure y'all catch all our shows, man, and comment, man. I know Kev want a gift card from us. Make sure, Kev, if you still watching, make sure you inbox me or DaeDae or Sky and let them get your information so we can send you your gift card. You feel me? Shout out to our sponsor, Jersey Mike's, man.
I got fucking wheelchair basketball on my TV right now. This is wild.
Hey, when there's no sports on, man, anything will count.
Hey, you watching your grandpa? You watching your grandpa play?
Oh my gosh.
That is definitely not a sport. I am not.
It's a halftime thing for the basketball game I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
Not just
y'all going to hell. Y'all going to hell. But I'm Bandit. Make sure I hit the subscribe button. Follow us on X. This is Detroit. What up, though? Let me find this exit video. And we out here, y'all. Peace.